I'm live, I think. What? Yeah, 15 seconds in. Hey, I know. Welcome to the. Oh, oh Lord, have mercy. Man, I'm trying to tell you. It's an interesting day. Been doing some hopping around, and I'm just excited. And now I'm chill. So I'm gonna wait a minute. Let me get some people in here first. Oh, that's what I was looking. Dang, what you take all my ice? You did. What? That's what you took all my ice, y'all. Let's look it. She don't care. My ice. All right, let me. Yeah. Hey, welcome, whoever's here. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for watching. Um, the vibe is a little bit different tonight. Nah, not really. We're gonna be talking about what I love talking about. Building shit. Eesh. I it makes me just know do more, keep going, keep going. So I have to get an intro. Like, shout out to people who have cool intros. I haven't figured out what I want. Goddess tea of love. Hey girl, thank you for coming. Let's talk. They said I can't build out here. I said you ain't can't build. How are you? I hope you've been great. That's what I hope. I hope you've been good. You know what? I hate the silence in the back. Let me find this little music. Let me move. Hold on. Let's see. Am I daydreaming? Am I daydreaming? I don't know about that one. Okay, feeding the ducks. That's what that's called. What? Come on. Bullshit. Hey. Yes, I'm so excited. Bluesy, shout out to Bluesy. The first video we're gonna take a look at is just absurd. Thank you so much. Girl, I'm doing it. I'm scraping, I'm climbing this mountain of craziness so that I can get to the other side. I think I'm halfway there. I'm halfway, you know. But my message, I can't give up. I want to. I've expanded a little bit, got some more subscribers. Thank y'all very much. Who is that? Who is they that trying to keep you from your greatness? I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why. Oh, I have a guest already? Hold on. Let's see who is joining the party. Well, welcome. Hello. Simon. Hi.
Hello?
Hello. Welcome.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
How are you?
Hey, I'm here. I'm just enjoying my evening. My Bougie sent me this really cool video that I'm gonna share. Just talk some shit, enjoy my platform.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How about
Mm-hmm.
yourself?
I'm good, man.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. So, you came to join me. Did you like my thumbnail?
I ain't even see your thumbnail, man. I'm gonna go back to that one.
Oh, that's so funny. But yes, I have been, working on some things, and in the background, I just been kind of, hopping around and listening, jumping in and out of panels today, and the
Hmm.
vibe is interesting. Still in 2023, a woman can't build because she doesn't have a man.
Yeah.
Hmm, interesting.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I asked why. Do you want to answer?
Well, why do you think you don't need a man? I don't understand that shit.
How is that? Wait, that's not what I said. I can't produce one. It's
You
like,
can. No,
no, no,
you're
no, no, no,
front. You're
stop. Hold
front
on,
big
wait.
time.
Hold on, wait, stop. Stop, stop. I can't pull him from my ribs and make me a boyfriend.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Come on.
Okay, because y'all act like you could just walk up and here's a good guy waiting right around the corner for you.
You play too much to the nigga that wants to turn around and produce.
I'm not playing with nobody. I have been completely open and honest and transparent. I don't
Okay.
know. It's either you do or you don't. I don't have time for anything else. What's the point?
You see those dollars and it's just like shit.
What are you talking about? What dollars?
Now people be flashing shit in front of your face and it's just
Who
like
is
okay.
flashing stuff in front of your face? What are you talking about, Simon?
Okay. All right. Don't block
Oh,
me.
are you talking about when I was on Israel Mills channel?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious. I had nothing to do with that. That
Really?
was just the moment. Like I
Yo, I ain't playing with you like tonight. Don't try it. Don't try me.
don't try you. What you trying me? You came to my house, sir.
I
What are
ain't.
you talking
Yeah,
about?
of course. But we was in the
Oh
same house for a minute.
no, I don't think so.
Okay.
But
All right. Well, fine. Okay. Then
maybe in the same
I. Re-
wheelhouse. Is that what
I.
you
Re-
mean?
I. Re-
Like
I. I'll retract that. I'll retract that statement.
the wheelhouse. I got you. I got you. Okay, okay.
Okay. Mm.
But okay, so what did that mean though?
You know. You know.
What? What do I know?
Oh, what you forgot?
What are you trying to talk about though? Because we ain't talking about what I'm talking about now. You talk about
No,
something
you're
else.
talking about how this aqua something farmer is reinvented urban agriculture. Okay, that's what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm talking about
Mm.
that.
All right.
Okay, but again, no one can tell me what does me wanting to build have to do
Are
with
you
being
hand
in a
clapping in the background?
relationship. Who is it? Like, come on. Can we stop with the pretentiousness?
All right. I'm just kidding with you. You know I'm playing. All right.
I know. That's why I said, like, for real, I can't. I can't, like, to Bougie's point, I can't
No, but nah,
conjure up a
the way you
husband.
pandered to that nigga was terrible. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Oh my God. Are you going back to that? Why,
Mm.
Simon? What about it bothered you?
Nothing bothered me. It
But what
don't
you
bother
bringing it
me
up for?
because I just thought you was better than that, man. Like,
Better than that. Simon, bye. No, good night. You don't come up here with your yeah. Better than what? Because that was just a moment in time between two people. We laughing, talking, having a good time. There
not in
was
a bad
nothing. I don't.
way. Not in a bad
But
way.
that's the way you said it, and I don't. I did. That's the way I took
I,
it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I just joke.
Mm-hmm. Bonjour, EXO. Thank you for coming, girl. Okay, so I'll tell the story since Simon want to talk about it. And so I don't know if you go to Israel Mills channel. Shout out to him. He always is cool to me. I come up to his panel, da 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 da. And of course, how you do, you connect with people on the different pages and go to each other's pages, whatever. And Say Your Light podcast is hilarious. Dude is just out of control. So he came to one of my lives. He was up here with me, just Jay. I don't know if you did come, Simon, but you didn't stay. And then so we joke and play around, and they try to come for me. Hey, because I'm a single woman. I'm a single woman that is okay. Hey, say you like podcast. Yes, he here. So now,
Yeah, fuck you, bro. You come up and say what the fuck
Simon,
you want.
Simon, I don't want to kick you off my show, sir. You
Yeah, I'm
know I
gonna. That's the
don't.
last. Okay, that's the last thing I'm gonna do controversially.
Okay, thank you very much. Just respect the platform. That's it.
You know what I'm talking about.
Now, no, you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about respect the platform. I can
Mm.
have whoever I want to come up in my
We're building you.
room.
We're building you. That's all.
Hmm. Okay, so I am going to change back to the direction I was in. Thank you very much. Eric Park. So we're going to talk about building. Simon didn't really answer my question.
What's your
He
question?
says, my question was, why do I need to gain support from black men in this space? I need to have a black man. Should I just pick anybody? Or if I wait and I say, well, this is my dream, I need your money to help me do it because you don't want me out in center, front and center. Now I'm gold digging. So if I want to get it myself, that's bad. But I gotta
What's bad about?
wait
No, wait. What's bad
and
about that?
be in a relationship to complete something that's not just beneficial to myself but to other people. It's
No,
not like
you're
I
the.
talk about I want to go be no shot to models, but it's nothing like that. I just want to go and build some stuff and get dirty and be outside. Hmm. But
No,
be
I'm real. So like when I was speaking to you, I was speaking to you on the real. Like, and
Mhm.
the disappointing factor of that was like, what is this? Like, is this some YouTube game or are you for real? I don't give a fuck what all these other people are talking about. And
Simon,
you know that for real.
whatever.
Like, so it's just like whatnot. You get what I'm saying? It's like
No, I don't. I would
you
like to
you
talk.
don't you
No,
don't. So
because
you got your whole thing, okay, which I find kind of interesting. It's an interest to me as an investor. So I turn around and I go, okay, yeah, I'm investing. Okay, you want to do this stuff with your land and your this, the whatnot, blah blah blah. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Then I'm looking at some other shit, which is like some mediocre shit to me.
Simon, I am not having this conversation with you right now. Like, because you're
I
not talking about what we're supposed to be talking about. You are making, again, a lot of assumptions.
I don't
A
know.
lot
Tell
of
me. Talk to me.
assumptions.
Talk to me then.
I'm not
Well, I
talking to
don't.
you about something that I did on a panel with another person.
I'm not talking about
Or,
that. I don't really care about that. I'm just saying.
okay,
I'm talking to you.
why is you up on my panel being rowdy? Like, what is this?
Am I
I
being
would,
rowdy?
yes, I would never come to your panel and act like this.
All
So,
right.
all right, can we,
I'll slow it down.
yeah, park it. Thank you. Beep, beep. All right. So, like I said, going back to what we were talking about, my wonderful compadre Bougie sent me this wonderful video, and I want to talk about it. I want to share it. I want to go deeper into where I would like to see Chocolate Earth go in the next few months, because that's where I'm at right now. Just trying to get things started before it gets cold. That's it, and have some fun with it. So I thought, yeah. The question is, why is that the problem? But we'll get to that in a minute. I want to go through and look at the video. It's not that long, so hang on with me, y'all. All right, cool. Let me do this here. Um, we're back on track, EXO. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all's patience. It's okay. It happens. Human beings, we do things when we think it's the time to do it. I can't. All I can do is react. Let's see here. Let me turn off this jazzy music, you guys. Sorry. I like it, but not right now. All right, cool. So let's go here. I'm gonna mute. Thank you. Thank you very much. We're gonna get into this. My passion, my love is to bring this and make it something wide, bigger. Be a part of something bigger than yourself. And I want to see that happen. So no matter what, I am in it for the long haul. So let's take a listen and see what this is all about.
There's lots of barriers.
Hold on. First off, okay, yeah, we got it. Cool. Okay, awesome. I want y'all to be able to see it. There we go.
To why people are not growing food in the city. I think the biggest barrier is the knowledge. Schools are not teaching it. It's not part of our basic education. Most people don't have yards, so that's another barrier that people have to cross is, yes, I'm interested in food, but now do I even have the space? It is human right to be able to grow food for yourself. To me, that's what aquaponics represents, this power and ability to feed yourself regardless of what your circumstances are. Morning. Stop that. Biting my fingers. Stop. I'm just checking the water quality before I feed them. This is the ammonia here. If there's too much ammonia, that's like literally waste in the water, then I won't feed them. So I do that every morning so that we know as soon as we get started that we have what we need to make the aquaponic system essentially work.
Can I just say I'll be real hyped? I'm over here fangirling like, yes, let's get to it. I cannot wait to do the same. Ah. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So aquaponics can be defined in a lot of different ways. I like to define it as a multi-species approach to growing food in water. And what you're doing is raising fish and using that fish wastewater as a food source for both microbe and plants. So the three species in an aquaponic system are fish, plants, and microorganisms. Microorganisms exist everywhere on Earth, in us, on us, everywhere. We're breathing them in right now. They also exist in water. What they do is break down organic matter and turn it into something useful. In aquatic environments, they take that fish waste that would otherwise kill the fish and they turn it into nutrients, nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, all of that plants are able to take up. And as soon as the plants take up all of that, the water is now clean for the fish. And it's called a aquaponic cycle. So fish produce waste, that's the ammonia that we were looking at. The microbes break down the fish waste and then produce their own waste as a byproduct, which is nitrate. And then the plants take up the nitrates through their roots. And then in return, the water is clean for the fish. So it's a multi-species approach to food production. And it's also this symbiotic, reciprocal relationship between fish, plants, and microbes. So the aquaponic cycle essentially begins by feeding your fish. And that water you see coming out over there, that's water that's actually been filtered by plant roots and coming back into the fish tank. And that water leads through a pipe here Some of the actual physical solids of the poop settles here, and then the rest of the water flows outside. So you have a constant loop. Fish tanks out to grow beds, into the pumps, back to fish tank, out to grow beds. And I'll walk you outside so that you can see. Hey guys, here you go. So we call this our deep water bed. A deep water bed is just a pool of water, typically.
I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. I am like, yes, right? Oh gosh, it'll be so exciting just to get up every day and know you're doing what you want to do and that you love to do, which I love to do. I love hearing that sound of the water and like the freshness and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So Simon, what you think so far? And look who's doing it.
When you say look who's doing it, what do you mean?
A black woman.
Is that your inspiration?
Yes.
Hmm. Okay.
I'm inspired by both men and women. But of course, as a woman, especially that has not um I don't fit the particular role of what someone may think. I just find it exciting and knowing that we all have different types of interests. Hey
Maybe.
Nightish, welcome.
Oh Lord Jesus Christ.
Oh, you know what?
Maybe.
Let me post. I didn't pin the link in here, but I'm gonna drop it back in here again. So if anybody wants to come up, they're more than
Yeah, what's up,
welcome.
nice man?
But yeah, so we'll get back to it. I'm just saying, like koi fish, like the koi that she has in there, those are the best fish to have. You can also use perch, salmon. What's the other one?
Yo, sister, you're going too deep, man. Like, this is
What?
stuff that we need to. I don't know. I'm just saying. Like,
Simon, stop it. Okay, I'm gonna go
yo,
back to
when we
playing the
build
video.
this community, like, then
Oh,
you,
okay, we can talk about it. Let's go back to the
yeah,
video. It's not that
yeah,
long.
yeah.
All
That's what
right,
I'm
cool.
saying. Okay,
All
good.
right.
Yeah.
Be 8 to 12 inches deep, where the roots are submerged in water. The rest of the plant is growing above. And these boards here are just like floating insulation. And those microbes I was telling you about, they are all over the system. Same thing you would have in soil. That's what healthy soil is. Healthy soil is just soil that's full of microbes. That's what compost is. We're just creating compost constantly, except it's liquid compost. But this is just one of the different ways you can grow plants in aquaponics. It doesn't matter how you do it, it's up to your own like creativity, which is why I love it. And there's so many places where you can incorporate it in classrooms, in basements, in apartment buildings, in your backyard. And you never have to worry about watering your plants. I cannot overestimate how great that is. As long as you have a container to hold your fish and a container to hold your plants, and you're able to move your water from your fish tank to your plant roots, you have aquaponics. It's that simple and it's that basic, and literally anybody can do it. When I tell people I'm a farmer, I actually don't like telling people I'm a farmer because I always get the what? How? Where? In Brooklyn? No. Aquaponics is often presented as this high technology, controlled environment, expensive system, but there are people around the world who are using it to address real hunger and real crisis, and it does play a role. It plays a role in New York City where accessing fresh food is still a huge barrier for the average person, especially for Black and Brown communities. It doesn't make sense. Low income neighborhoods are just inundated with junk food. And then those who live in higher income environments are able to access fresh fruits and vegetables. So it creates this horrible, vicious cycle. Like the foundation of a healthy life is a good diet. We can't get around that. We at Oko Farms work really hard to eliminate those barriers by acting.
I know y'all saw that cotton. I know you saw it. Oh, exactly. This is the best video ever, Bougie. Thank you. I love this video. All right, let's keep it going. This is so cool. I'll put the link to the video. It'll be in the description if you guys want to look at it later. But I really am enjoying this. So thank you. All right, let's keep it going. Boop, 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 boop. Mm. Yes, I just uh, there it is. It's so simple, and that's the thing. Like, it's not this crazy expensive way to grow food. Like, it really isn't. So, yeah, it's really cool to see, especially in Brooklyn, New York. That's amazing. They're surrounded by water, but cannot. They don't have access to good fruits and vegetables. It's insane. It's insane. All right, let's keep it pushing. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, wait. All right, here we go.
Actually creating access to the healthy food options. So we donate, I think it's almost 50% of what we grow, but we're the only aquaponics farmers in New York City that is not just growing food for the public, but actively engaging the public in conversation around food production. We want people to come in and be like, this is really cool. Can I do it? And not just can I do it, how can I do it? I grew up in Lagos, Nigeria, a city of 20 million plus people. And I moved to New York City in 1996. I was 16 years old. In Nigeria, our diets are just rooted in fruits and vegetables. And I took that for granted. When I moved here, I was so excited by all of the junk food. I was excited to go to McDonald's, and it wasn't until I was in college that I started to realize, like, oh, actually, this is not normal. So I set out wanting to be a nutrition educator, and farming grew out of that. I never set out to be a farmer. I was just running into a lot of frustrations with my clients being able to afford healthy food options. And that's how my journey of growing food started. It was just putting a couple of plants on the roof, and that's it. I was just thrown into food production. I am thinning out some of these plants here. We have several growing in here. I want to thin them out, but before I do that, I want to create more of these blocks. That's what I'm doing here, which, believe it or not, this is not soil. People are always like, what do you mean it's not soil? It's actually not. It's a soil substitute, and we start all of our seeds in it. This actually is called water leaf or efogure. It's a vegetable that's popular in Nigeria. It's a leafy green. We make soups with it. They're more like stews. When I think about what to grow in the aquaponics system versus what to grow in soil, oftentimes the first thing I think is, have I seen anybody else do it in
Can I say
aquaponics? If
something
the answer
about
is
food
no, then I'm
production?
going to do it. that's that's my
Oh,
criteria.
sure. And Barbie, Bougie,
Well, we grow
yes.
a wide variety
Hold
of
on.
leafy
I'll pause it.
greens.
Um, yeah, it's the visual representation. That's why I always try to look for people who are at least doing something similar to the idea that I have. And I think that's what the internet has done for all of us, is that we actually can see it in real time, people living the way we may want to live. All right, Sami, you said you wanted to say something about food production. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is we live in a world where things are accessible to us based on the fact that capitalism has enabled this. Okay, so what it is we can actually just walk into a supermarket or a store or whatever and think that we can get grapes, we can get strawberries, we can get bananas at our leisure. When in fact, if you actually tried to produce this shit, that's you'll have a hard time. You'll really have a hard time because um, we're so far fetched from this stuff to understand the harvest is the most poignant thing, you know, because what it is if you actually live in a set of circumstances where you're growing your own stuff, you'll realize that this comes around once a year. It's not sort of a thing where it's like it's accessible every day of the week.
But it
Um,
is.
to
That's what she's
who?
showing to the
No,
people. That's what she said. She has a place that they provide the food. They get donate a lot of their food. And with the harvest of these types, she's growing all types of things just with water and fish. So you don't have the same obstacles as you would if you were just farming in the soil. So you don't have to wait anymore. It doesn't have to be a year now. It's certain, of course, there's certain things, yeah, but you can,
right. So
like I
what
said,
you're
it's 30 to 53 days that you could turn around.
what you're
And
talking about is this is genetically modified food. Okay.
no,
That
it's not. Are we looking
oh
at the same thing?
yeah, we are.
But what's
And
genetically modified about it?
okay, the nutrition that you get out of it, that's a difference. So,
It's natural. That's it. That's the point.
wait, hold. How's it natural if you're growing it unorganically? I
But
mean,
you're not. You're growing it in water.
wait a sec.
The rice, the rice
The
that you eat is grown in water and then
you need to
dried out.
substantiate that shit because
You
what?
didn't. What are rice patties then? Rice patties, they're grown in water. That's what she said. They're doing it all over the world. People have been doing this. Isn't a
Wait, no,
new.
but wait. You need to go to the source. So it's like
What
what
source?
you're talking about rice patties and you're going wait where they're grown from where
What are you watching this? Let's keep watching this because I don't understand your question. So let's keep going.
you're
I
just
don't.
triggered.
I'm triggered. No, I'm not triggered. I don't understand how you missed everything she just said. Like I don't understand it. But okay, that's all I'm saying.
We do grains even. We've done rice in the past. We do sorghum. We do millet. Things like okra and chili peppers. We try to do, a wide variety of plants. I also select vegetables that I grew up eating and I miss and I just can't find in supermarkets here. And even if you do find them, you go to African stores to look for them. The quality is really, really poor. So if I'm feeling that way, I'm sure that there are other immigrants who are feeling that way and wanting food that represents their culture or just like reminds them of home. And I like that we can play that role for folks. Yeah. But every single thing gets started this way. And then we transfer from here to either the deep water or the media. This is what this section here with the bags is called media. And media just means that the plants are growing in some sort of medium. You can see here, it's the same mix we start the seeds in. And it's just there to add as a structure. This, for instance, is edamame. Edamame is going to get big and, a little unwieldy. It's easier to manage it in a system like this than it is to manage in the deep water bed. But the medium could be whatever you want it to be as long as it's able to hold the plant up. You put that medium, you can put it in a container like we have here, or you could just spread it in the bed same thing. We have the bags because it allows us a little bit of control and to move things around. And they're durable and they are inexpensive. And if there's a rip, I patch it up. So this medium wicks up water to the plant roots, and that's how the plants stay both hydrated and also get nutrients that come from the fish. These are our koi and goldfish. We've had them for about 8 years now. So the more fish you have, the more plants you need. If you have too many fish and not enough plants, then you don't have enough filtration system to clean the water for your fish. Remember, the plants are playing an essential role in keeping the water clean for the fish. That's why it's this symbiotic reciprocal system. There are no fish. There's nothing for your microbes to consume, and then there's nothing for your plants to take up as nutrients. There are no microbes. Your fish will drown in their waste, and your plants have nothing to grow on. If there are no plants, the fish are producing waste, then there are microbes, but there's no one to take up what the microbes are producing. So eventually, your system also collapses. So you need all living
The
things to be
circle.
working and to
Mm-hmm.
be healthy and thriving.
Everybody got to connect.
We don't know enough about fish. And because we don't know enough about fish, we have fish dying. For me, doing aquaponics farming is also a way of making the argument for fish. So it goes beyond just farming fish for food. It's also about
Keeping that,
creating
yeah.
awareness and knowledge about these aquatic animals. They're not cuddly. We can't hold them and pet them. But if they don't exist, we cease to exist.
That's right.
Without the fish in the ocean, then we also lose aquatic plants like
Mm-hmm.
phytoplankton, which do about 30% of removing carbon dioxide from the environment. So, for the most part, they're on the front line of an environmental crisis. 2 degrees in global temperature increase is killing them. Overfishing.
And I think that for me is on the other end of that is symbolic of that complete circle. We have this amazing planet. We're still learning so many things about it every day. And but it also has given us so many things that we should be able to survive cohesively with it. But of course, human beings, we're complex, so we got to do some wildness. So let me keep it pushing. This is really awesome. We're almost over, and I really appreciate y'all hanging out, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. All right, let's keep it pushing.
Is killing them. All of the pesticides and the nitrogen runoff from farming is killing them. We need to start talking about fish more. We need to start talking about water more and water use in food production because water is kind of a limited resource and we treat it as if it's not. And if you're someone who's growing food, you should know that incorporating aquaponics into your farming practice is also in some way a form of environmental activism. It's a form of addressing global crisis because your work as an aquaponics farmer is to recycle water. Unlike soil, we're using the same body of water indefinitely. With soil, you water your plants, a lot of it drains out and then gets washed out. And then you also lose a lot of it to evaporation. So because we're constantly recycling water, we use about 50 to 80% less water than soil for every square foot of plant you're growing. What's like your go-to breakfast?
I like really silly breakfast. I like toast.
You like toast?
Yeah. But you should make me jollof.
You've never had jollof?
I just keep seeing that like everyone.
Oh, okay. So I'll make some jollof rice this weekend and bring you some. All right. I fell in love with aquaponics initially thinking about health and wellness. And I realized that this is bigger than just like, oh, I'm growing fruit and vegetables. Like this system of growing food can be used to address food security while also directly addressing water conservation, the environment, and eliminating those barriers to healthy eating options. When I have kids on the farm and I ask them, what does a farmer look like? All of them will say a guy in overalls.
Mm-hmm.
That's who a farmer is. So if you don't even see yourself as being as someone who grows food, why will you grow it? So access to space, knowledge that it's possible, and then seeing people who look like you who are doing it. And
That's
in
it.
cities, where do you find all of those things in one place?
Mm-hmm.
It's rare. Yeah. So that's what we're representing. In my language, Arauco, Oko means farm. And when you say Arauco, you're literally referring to someone who's backwards, who's uneducated, basically a farmer. But farmers are brilliant people. They're scientists, they're designers, they're engineers, they're doing all this stuff daily. I started this not knowing anything. I jumped into aquaponics, not knowing a single thing about plumbing, not knowing much about fish, and I've learned so much along the way. And I think farming actually teaches you those things. It teaches you to be creative. It teaches you to be flexible. It
Mm-hmm.
teaches you to accept failure. It teaches you persistence, just because that's exactly what nature requires. Nature requires resilience. Nature requires balance. Sometimes things are catastrophic and they fail, but nature bounces back. And in the
Mm-hmm.
same way, you got up the next day and you kept going, because it is through your failures that you learn. I want young people, regardless of where they are in the world, to be able to look at me and be like, oh, if she can do it, then I can do it too.
Well, all right. That was so awesome. I hope y'all enjoyed that. That's a warm and fuzzy feeling right now. Okay. So, what did you have to say, sir?
You hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. Welcome, everyone. Please like and share. Thank you for coming in, checking it out. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Wait, Tuesday night, Monday night. The night. All right. Anyway, go ahead, Simon.
I ain't got shit to say. I mean, I think your broadcast was nice. Um, you put your points across, and I think it's poignant. Like people need to really recognize what's going on out here
Hmm.
right now.
Yeah.
Um, and I align with that. You know,
Hmm.
that's just what it is. Notwithstanding, I'm just saying, like, I got my own shit going on. Um,
Hello, Essie the bestie. Thank you for coming in. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
yeah. All right. So I was just attesting to your live, and it's a good one. So that's the way it is.
Thank you.
If
Appreciate
you
it.
don't want me to go into stuff, okay, cool. I understand where you're coming from. All right.
Simon, you wow. That's all I'm gonna say, sir. Um, please, if anybody has any questions, want to talk about it, hit the link. I will drop it again because I didn't pin it. Let me go do. I'll just go pin it to the top because we're gonna talk about building tonight and the Amazon women who do. And nobody asked her. Did you notice the interviewer didn't ask her? Are
Yeah,
you
because
married?
because it
Do
doesn't
you have a
happen.
boyfriend? Are you willing to submit and let a man lead you to your fish aquatic lifestyle?
Yo, most ain't.
Nobody asked that question. I just wondering. Just wondering.
I'm just saying,
What?
most ain't
Most ain't what?
willing. Willing.
Willing to do what? That has nothing to do with farming and wanting to
Yeah,
be.
no, it does because the thing is like If you're if you're
If
actually willing to sort of be in a partnership, then
but
how?
that's not what's talked about on these in these spaces. A partnership is not it. Because
What
when I say the
spaces?
word partnership, it becomes you want my man to follow your lead and you what is this 1933 stuff? What?
Most of these fools that are turning around and speaking like this live in apartments, okay, or they live in their mother's house. Like, they don't really understand what the hell they're talking about. To be fair,
Well, we have some men in powerful positions in this world that still believe that. I found this video, I'm getting ready to show, but in all
the
honesty,
most powerful men in those positions are married.
not all of them.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no, that's not true though.
We can have a back and forth like that.
No,
I'm
we
serious.
can't. No, I'm just saying that's
I'm
incorrect,
telling
sir.
you. Why?
You, because it's not true. Every
What? So
wealthy man
you
is not married.
no, most of these guys are
That's
married
all I
already.
said, most, and you said no.
So where are you picking from?
I don't know what you're talking about, sir. I don't know. All
Yeah.
right, I am going to show this young lady. I got another cool video I found. Very and she hold on real quick. So I've got this and I want to share it with you guys. It's a young lady who decided to build her own like little spot. And I ain't mad at it, right? Um and yes, I am gearing it toward as many black women I'm gonna show tonight because it is a really crazy argument and it blows my mind. So let me keep it pushing real quick. I want to share my screen with you guys. Thank you for coming in, stopping by, showing love. I appreciate that. Y'all know it. Help a sister get to her goal. If you like what you see, drop a few bucks. All right, let's go. Let me put this in here. Share my screen. Ha. All right, so I'm gonna start with a simple build here. As you can, all right, so Tiny Tome Tours, shout out to them. Fair use, and we're gonna talk about her tiny shed first. Okay, so let's go.
This is like us holding hands, like walking into the cinema.
What? What the hell? Sir, I can hear you. Oh, let me put this up here, child. Okay, hold on. There we go. Back again. Here we go.
I am an entrepreneur here in Atlanta, Georgia, and this is my tiny house, the Cove Escape. So I'm excited to welcome you all in. Come on.
Yeah.
So you walk right in, and immediately you are in the living room or the lounge area. This is a day bed. I decided to put a day bed here just so that people can actually sit, lounge, and if you want to nap without going up the ladder, then that is what you can do here. I like it because when you sit on the day bed, it sits right across from the TV, which you will see that's above kind of the kitchen nook. So we're going to go there next. However, over here is also where we kind of have a little table just in case, again, you're just wanting to lounge. Typically, people come here and people are at least renting this tiny house and they want to lounge, they want to relax. So I wanted a way for them to also eat here. If they just didn't want to sit here or sit at the nook, they can just sit, chill, and kind of watch TV. And again, lounge in the nature of it all. So here I
Mm.
have a Pioneer mini split. It is heating and cooling. This was honestly like a required technology here in the tiny house, just because it does not take up a lot of room. You can put it right on the wall. And again, it's actually controlled by a remote. So again, if I'm sitting and I'm lounging, I don't have to get up and press any button. I can literally just use this remote if I want to.
What are you laughing
Mm.
at,
Mhm.
sir?
Yeah, she
Would you like
can.
to mute up? What are you? Why are you laughing like that? I can hear you.
Because no,
Cause
because
what?
it's all right.
What?
No,
What?
but you're playing the video. Do you want an opinion?
Yeah, I said. What is it? Cause I can hear you laughing because you're not muted up.
No,
So
I find it hilarious because it's very much like um a woman's objective or perfect like living
what are you
situation.
talking about? Perfect
That's
living
that's a
situation.
perfect situation for a lady. So it's just like,
It's a perfect
oh,
situation for any person, even a couple,
uh-uh.
a small
No, no,
couple.
no. No, no, no. It's not
Yeah.
anybody. No. It's just
Nah.
like I would
Now
say
you
that
playing semantics.
nah,
That's
but no, no, I'm not playing semantics. What it is, it's kinda interesting because
mhm.
the thing is it's like that's what you want, right? It's just like you want to be in this household and everything's gonna be neat, nice, tidy,
She's
and
doing
like
a tour. Like that's
she
of
ain't doing a
course.
tour.
It is that's what
She's
it's
playing to
called.
she's playing to her
It's called
inhibitions.
tiny home tours. You are ridiculous. Good day, sir. We're going into the video and I'm gonna ask you to mute up, sir. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm you up.
All
All
right,
right.
thank you. Hmm.
I love you.
Turn it to heat. I can turn it to heat, cooling, whatever. I have my decor here, inhale, exhale, just because, again, this is more of like, I like to think of it as like a safe haven, a relaxing place where I can go and get away. Because it's tucked away all the way in my backyard, you really aren't seeing a lot of people. There's not a lot of traffic. So the inhale, exhale is more so a way to just remind people who are renting and renting this escape, that truly escape and like enjoy yourself, relax. From here or from the living or lounge area, we then are seeing the closet. So I absolutely wanted a closet too, just because we need
I
some
must
type
speed
of
up a
way
little
to
bit
have
because
some
she's taking too
storage in
long with how
here.
she's showing her
So
house.
this is
So
where typically we are keeping
let me
any
keep it
type of
going.
extra paper towels, toilet paper, in addition to any extra linens, in terms of turnover and changing the beds, changing the sheets. Everything is right here. And then on top of that, there is two racks where if you did want to, or if we move some of this stuff, you can actually hang some of your clothes as well. So it's actually a good amount of space for someone, even if they wanted to live in here long term. So up here, you see a little bit of the faux plant. So unfortunately, I am not someone who can take care of plants. I finally have a puppy, so I know how to take care of things, but plants are just not my strong suit. But I definitely wanted some greenery in here because all of the windows, there's about, in total, I believe, 8 windows here in the tiny house. So it brings in a ton of light. So I at least wanted some type of greenery in here. So you'll see that we placed some faux plants up here and even outside and here, just to kind of, again, just bring in the aesthetic
Wow.
of it all and make it really feel comfortable and calm.
She's like, I. I love that shit.
You need help, Sonya.
I
I
know.
actually went ahead and
I'm
purchased
good
the
though.
shed structure
So what does
and
that tell
decided to
you?
build the tiny house because I was doing Airbnb here within Atlanta, Georgia. I still do Airbnb or have a short-term rental business. But of course, as we know, March 2020 is when obviously the global pandemic was declared. And at that time, I was actually renting my main home. So the house that this structure sits behind, I was renting that and I was traveling for work. And at that time, when the global pandemic was declared, we actually had a stop on all travel for work. And I was back within my main house, three-bedroom,
No.
2.5 bathroom, by myself, super scared. And I was wondering, like, okay, number one, what am I going to
Yeah.
do with all of this house by myself for now? And then on top of that, I kind of don't want to pay my mortgage. I hadn't been paying my mortgage. Airbnb was kind of paying it for me all of those
Facts.
months prior. So I did not want to continue paying my mortgage. So I was really sitting on my couch, finally working from home, but I was trying to think of a way of how can I get back to renting in a safe way. And I thought about the tiny house because I looked out of my kitchen window from the main home and I saw there's
Mhm.
a lot of room back here. A whole lot of room. You can actually fit an entire other tiny house, I would say, back here. But when
Mm.
I saw that, I'm like, all right, I think I want to put a tiny house in the back and then I can live in this structure and I can kind of downsize, be a
Mm.
minimalist, and then I can rent out the entire main home and continue to
Mhm.
make the mortgage on that in addition to any of the costs that I have here. So honestly, for me, back then when I was thinking, it was like the perfect plan. Like, what could go wrong?
Mm.
But that is what drove me to actually building this structure here in the back.
Mm. The perfect plan. Yo, that's the idealistic situation of
So from the
everybody.
lounge area directly across, you are going to see the TV. So of course you need some kind of entertainment within the tiny house and when you're relaxing. So the TV actually swivels out so that you can kind of see it over there near the lounge area. In addition to if you are in the kitchen as well, as you're cooking, you can watch TV, watch some cooking shows, and just again entertain yourself. Now underneath the TV, we have the, I like to call it like a breakfast nook, kitchen nook. This is pretty much where you can eat. It's a little bit small, but it can certainly fit about just two people, two small people, but two people nonetheless. And this is where you can pretty
Yes,
much have your dinner
that's
right next
totally
to the window.
anecdotal.
And again, like looking out, there's a ton of greenery outside and around. So I absolutely love that. And I love capitalizing on that as well. And then, of course, this is just the perfect place to keep the remote and anything that you need quickly and quickly to grab. But we have some cabinets
Mhm.
under here and right here. This is typically where I'm keeping more so like little tools, markers, utensils that I need. And then underneath, this is all of the cleaning. So this is where I'm keeping any of the cleaning supplies, trash bags, air fresheners, all of that. I
Yo.
also did not want to compromise on a fridge because who doesn't like to eat?
I know
So
that's right.
I definitely needed more of like a full size fridge. I believe this is the size more so for an apartment, which is more than enough. And when you open it up, there is more than enough freezer space, more than enough
All
fridge
right,
space for you.
sis. I am feeling you, but let me keep it pushing because your tour is taking too long for me. So your
Mhm.
house is cute. Like the house is perfect. Like, but you can build those so quickly.
The same color.
I don't think that's
And this was
perfect
really
at
a piece
all.
that I love just because once you walk in,
But for a person that hasn't had a home or a person that's looking for something that's kind of cozy, yeah.
I don't know.
and of course,
I don't know.
swivel it back. Step into
Ah,
the
yeah,
bathroom.
that's what I'm talking
So we are
about. I
now
love
inside of
those
the
doors
bathroom.
like that.
And of course, once
We
you
don't
step
even
in
know if
the
that's her
bathroom, it
house.
actually
Like,
automatically turns
she's
on.
just putting up
She
a
just
like.
said, she just said
No,
she
that's just a
built it.
YouTube video. Like, she could have rented that shit out
Simon,
for a minute.
I can't with you, sir.
Oh, for
What in the
real? Like,
world are you
come
talking
on. Like,
about?
you
No, you
you
come what?
analyzing these videos and thinking these chicks are pulling this shit out for real? They're just nah. No.
So
They
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 they're
they're
renting shit out
pretending
for a
they're
minute just to put up a
pretending
video. Yeah, of
that
course.
the lady that's doing the
How
farms is
look,
is
she
paid.
how dressed up is she?
She was being
That's not natural.
interviewed.
Come on.
What are you look? You're just looking for something. That's what it is.
No, 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 no.
Yes, because you have no proof to that. That's insane to me. What?
How? All right. So how you just said how cute does she look, right?
The cute the place is,
No.
not her
Well,
outfit. I'm
uh,
talking about how cute the space.
anything and everything between. So it's like that
What?
set up. She did that on purpose, right?
Isn't that the
So
point? Yeah, she
no
did it on
one does
purpose.
that. No one does that sort of shit. Come on.
Who says that? What are you talking about?
Jesus. Like
Man. Yeah, call on Jesus because I don't know who you're talking to because I
Jesus
don't know where you
Christ,
been.
heavenly throughout us in Neverland.
But that's what I'm trying to understand. What are you trying to pick? Now it's
You
their
chicks
fave.
get too caught up with this bullshit. Like she
What are you
literally has pulled
talking
this up.
about?
Come on,
Her
pull the
place
video back.
cute.
That's her place.
Yes, she just
Why do you believe that?
cause she just said it.
Right.
Even if she lying, it's still a cute place. So what's the point?
Yeah. No, there's a difference. Like, so it's like if you're gonna just pull up a video and it's just like, I'm doing this for YouTube and I'm trying to get some likes and make some money off that, then that's fine. But that's, for you to actually believe it, I don't think so. This girl is fucking like thought about her stature. She's thought about how she looks. There's a
That's
whole.
good. That's most people think about how they look out in the outside. What are you talking about, sir?
Don't
Where,
let me antagonize you. Don't.
I'm not. That's what I'm saying. What are you talking about? Help me understand. What is the? Why are you trying to find fault
There's
in
no
something that
fault.
need
It's,
fault?
there's no
Yes, you
fault.
said
What?
they're
No,
fake.
no. What is this? A visualization. So it's just like
That's the point.
you don't. You like. So the video you've pulled up is like you're saying, okay, this is not real, or it is real. Is it real to you? Like, so it's like, okay, you're just seeing something that you've pulled up. Now, you're going, okay, this is factual. No, it's not factual at all. Why is it factual?
I don't know because I think you're somewhere I'm not. So I'm gonna let you tell me what's going on. 'Cause I have no idea.
I don't think you can, like, be that nice. So, if you're actually in your house and you're actually
You
like
can't be
do
that nice. What?
so
What?
is that you what? So you're telling me that's how you pull up every day? It's clean like that. So
Hey,
you
sister,
you
thank
like
you for
you're
coming.
just quite.
I have no idea, sis. But what? Okay, so are you talking about how she's dressed?
People see this stuff on the internet all day, right? So
But they seeing stuff that people are recording, real people in real time.
yeah. So
Some of
but
it
when
fake, some of it real, some of it happening in real time, some of it happened a long time ago. What are you talking about? We're just talking about building, looking at different options of living. What are we talking about, sir?
all right. So like the thing is like just look at the angle of the camera. Who
Why?
who is filming that, and
Why do I
how?
need to know?
Yeah. Well, if you don't want to know, you don't need to know.
I
That's the
don't need to
thing.
know. They filmed it well, I can see.
Yeah, but then you're buying into the bullshit. It's just
What
like, okay,
bullshit that she downsized
how?
and moved into her tiny house? What?
Okay, so you could either view it as entertainment or you could view it as a personal perspective. That's all.
Oh
That's all I'm
no.
saying. I'm just saying,
Okay.
like, however you
Okay.
want to view it, you can view it.
Okay. Yeah. All right. All right then. Well, we gonna keep it pushing because my mind is percolating, trying to understand what you just like. I'm trying to figure out what is
Your
negative.
mind, my mind's telling me no.
Simon, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't. I think some birds or somebody heard you. Don't do that. Don't bring something
My
here.
body.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You need to quit. Turn the mic off, sir. I'm gonna mute you. Don't do it. That's
Hey.
disturbing.
Mhm.
That is disturbing. No,
Exactly.
no singing, no shame in here, buddy. But that's
Mhm.
that's just disturbing. But
My
I do.
mind's
I
telling me
have.
no.
Okay. Listen. Don't make me
She's
hit your
gonna
mic.
mute me. She about.
Yup. Yeah. I muted you because I don't know what you're talking about, and you making me feel scared inside every time you hit that note. That's all I'm gonna tell you. So I'm confused about why you just had to have something to say. Not one time did I hear you say anything positive about the videos just showed you. That these women are doing different things in a different way, and you are you up here talking about stuff there. You trying to be an antagonist, but it's okay. It's funny. Yeah, that home. I mean, for real, sister. Like, this is what I'm talking about as far as growing food, building communities. It can be done, and it doesn't have to break the bank. But there's also the side of you can what you're investing in can provide you a way to build wealth for your family as well. And that's the goal. And that's, I want to teach that. I want to show that journey because I think, like the young lady had said earlier, hey, if you're inspired by what I'm doing, that's good. That's a plus right there because now there's someone else. So I wanted to show you guys this building video. So hold on real quick. Um, mm, she built her home on her land. Yeah. Okay, hold on real quick. So okay, so this is the one I think because I go to, there's a few I go to, but this woman, she really did build her stuff. Mad props. Okay, I didn't like the other lady's house, so I ain't gonna show y'all that. That's so sorry. All right, fair use. Yeah, yeah. Tiny homes, giving people, because what's happening is a lot of people that haven't been in a position to buy or don't have a stable situation, this is perfect, especially for them to have a jump start. Um, you don't, not a lot of maintenance. You can run it off solar. There's so many things you could use a what you call, oh, the word I can't think of it right now. Like you could collect rainwater. Like it's a lot. It's a lot going on, but not overwhelming. So here it is. So we're gonna watch this real quick. Give me just a second. Shout out Fair Use, exploring alternatives. This is one of my favorite channels. Let's keep it pushing.
Somebody said to me, "Oh, Brigitte, I heard you like to build a tiny house. What about,
I love her
do you
accent.
need somebody? I have somebody who is looking for work." And I said, "Yeah, sure, let's meet." And we met. And the only thing what I had, I said, "You know what? I like you to be very precise, and I like you to teach me how to do it. It hasn't to go fast, but I want to learn." And that's what he did. And so I worked with him for almost 1 year. And yeah, and you can see the result. So the trailer is 8 foot wide and 18 foot long. I built it that I can take it on the road anytime without any permission. I wanted to have one side closed in with a wall so that I can put certain things onto it and put most windows on that side where the door is. So when I sit, so that I have the view outside. And I am very lucky that I have a really nice view now onto my garden, onto the mountains. So I am really happy about that.
I cannot say that I don't love her accent. Like that is so cool to me. But the ingenuity, the self determination, the fact that she did this at 62 years old is just amazing in itself. And I just had to say that.
It is almost living room, and what we call kitchen is almost one thing. And then I have the loft, which is 8 by 8, this sitting area, which I can use to sleep. I can push this into the corner and here, so that someday if I am not able to climb up anymore, so I could sleep here, or I had visitors who slept here already. The cost of the tiny house, I wrote everything down, and I would say with everything what's in, without my labor, but with the labor of my helper, was around 30,000 at that time. So 6 years ago. When I read now, you can buy a tiny house, 75,000, 80,000. I was lucky, yeah. And I could only do it with the help of friends and family. Yeah, so that is something where we help each other, and I believe that that's a way of beauty too. Everybody, when they come,
Mhm.
can now my son-in-law can see. Oh, look, the window I put them in. Yeah, so and the kids too, they see it. Yeah. When
The
some people
kids,
say,
yeah.
was it
Mhm.
hard? The hardest part was to make decision. Yeah. What should I use? How should I? Why this? Why not this? Yeah. And every builder has a different opinion. And so at the end, I had to make the decision and to overcome my fear to make a wrong decision.
Mhm. Yeah, because you will along the way. I would assume so.
I have been here for 5 years now. I pay to be here on that property, and it includes electricity and internet, and I pay $300 for it. And that is something which is really helpful, because I knew when I would get a pension that my pension would be a minimum pension. And the rent here, I mean, I believe now almost everywhere is very high. And if I would rent a normal place, more than 2/3 of my income would be for rent, and the rest maybe for utility, maybe then for food, and nothing else. And in this case, it gives me the opportunity to save some money and do something with the money which I still feel I would like to do. So my power,
Sis, I'm feeling it. I just love it. That's okay. I appreciate you even coming through. Yeah, I'm here, honey. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. After this video, I'll probably just kind of Leave it open to conversation for a minute. Let me see. What do we got going on? Are you on here twice? Hello? What is this? Did you drop down? Hold on. Let me see. I have two. Simon, are you in here twice? Hello? Okay, I'm gonna drop you because I don't know why there's two screens.
No, I'm here.
So did you come up? Did you
No,
use
I'm sim.
something else? Okay.
We're simulcasting, so I'm just.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let's see here. Let me go it in. I love her accent. It's just so awesome. She's like, yeah, that's what I thought happened. Okay, here we go. Let me show here. Okay, here we
I get it through an extension cord. I have, if I say only 15 amps, that means I have to be very conscious. I have a heater over there. It is an oil radiant heater. And here in this area, we have maybe 2 weeks of where we get -10 to -15. That's no problem. I still have 19 to 20 Celsius inside here. My water, I take a pail and get the water from the main house. In the winter, I can go into the basement and get the water over there. I carry it. And a friend of mine gave used RV water tank, and I fill that just up by hand. And then I have an electric water pump and a space water heater, electric, and can wash my dishes, can open up the tap. It looks like running water. And I decided not to have a shower here inside because of condensation. That is something, they are all outside walls. And okay, in the summer, you can have a shower and the door can be open and all the water can evaporate. But in the winter, it stays in. So I decided I don't want to deal with that. So I have a shower outside from May on. In the winter time, I never wash myself and shower. No, in the winter time, I go to my daughter's place, who is living here. If she wouldn't live here, then I could go to the swimming pool. They offer showers for $2. That's not a problem. And not to have running water, the good thing is I don't have to deal with a freezing water line. The toilet, I have a pail here inside.
go. Okay, she doing too much, but y'all get the point. She doing too much, but you know what I mean. Like that's what I think is awesome, right? That these women, different ages, different parts of the world, um, and this is why, yeah, she doing too much. I'm sorry. I'm having a shower and running water in my house. It might be a cistern in the back, honey, but no, ain't nobody going outside with a squirrels can see what I'm doing. That is not for me, child. Not for moi. uh, so yeah, I love this. This is just so cool. I'm gonna drop the link in here again. Anybody want to come up and chat? We just gonna look at some more stuff I wanted to share with you guys. I actually have a playlist. I almost forgot. So let me pull it. It's just kind of years of collection of the different ways that I personally want to build my home. So, and we have a guest. He's back, the one and only Simon. What's up, Simon?
That's up.
I don't know. You all right? You good?
Oh, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
So what do you want to do, really?
Why you keep asking me that question? What does that even mean? Like, are you not listening to
Because
me?
people be chatting shit. Like, it's just like, come on. What do you
I
want
don't.
to do?
Nightish, thank you for coming back. What are you? Okay.
Nice be chatting bullshit. Like, he
Oh
be,
Lord. Oh Lord. Ain't nobody even.
yo, nice be chatting the most bullshit. I saw him on your last platform. He's like, God, Ed. He's just like, oh yeah. None of these
Yeah.
niggas got anything to say to me. I've been on this planet for the rest of my life.
Nightish is the dude, man. What's
No, he
up?
ain't shit,
Thank you for
man.
coming in. Thank you for coming
Nice come,
in.
bro.
Do
What's
not
up?
talk about my Patreons and the people who come and visit. That's not
Yo,
okay.
they
Not
be
okay.
shortchanging you. You know this.
Oh my gosh, sir.
This
I don't know
guy is
what.
sitting back. We're talking about disabilities and how he's got like some
Why are
backtrack
we not?
record.
No, we
Like,
not talking
Lord
about
Jesus
that.
Christ.
We
It's
not
like,
talking
what?
about
You
that.
you think some other nigga ain't gonna step up and turn around and like rebuttal all the bullshit you're talking about? You
Who
wanna get
rebuttal what?
not nightish. Like I'm just saying,
Why
like
are
every
you
time like someone
what?
wants to come out of their face in their stature,
Come out
it's a
of their
problem.
face and they stature. I like it. Come out of their face. Okay, I got you. I have no idea.
Everyone's got something big to say about themselves. You get what I'm saying? It's just
Confidence is
like
necessary for us all to
that's not
survive.
confidence though. It's
And being funny and just having a good time and letting go and talking shit, yes, that's also a part of it. Ain't nothing wrong
yeah,
with
but
it.
that's what we gotta do because that's something that is a skill. It's not necessarily like a thing that is like we're in our feelings about it. We're just doing it because it's a recreational thing.
No,
You know.
not for everybody.
Oh, okay.
Not
So
everybody, think
so
it's
tell me
for
different.
recreational.
Tell me different.
Because there's just so many different things on YouTube. There's so many different types of people. There's builders and carpenters and architects and people who do
So
aquaponics and
that
grow
that makes
shit.
me that just makes me think you're trying to get something out of this. Do you get what I'm saying? Where that what how's that going to become?
What do you think I'm trying to get out
Do
of
you
it?
do you
I
need someone to
think I
switch
say,
your lights off, nigga? Like I mean, what? I mean,
oh my God, Nidus, don't engage.
yo, Nightish ain't gonna play.
Nidus, you are
He
not doing this. He said, I'm not even putting that up. Simon
he can say what the
and
fuck he wants
Nidus.
about me. He
Stop it.
knows.
Oh,
I ain't
hello,
I
hello,
ain't
hello,
I ain't
hello.
60 years
My
old
my my
and
platform, my platform, my
dilapidated.
platform. Let me,
Yo,
yeah.
okay, yeah.
I don't. You know what I'm saying.
I
I only
ain't
go
doing
so
that.
far.
No, I ain't
Do
doing that.
they know about lotion in the UK? Why would you say that? Like,
My
what is?
lotion is all over my body.
Oh my God, y'all got to take this outside. What the hell? That is not what I'm talking about.
Mmm,
Serious. Crazy.
chocolate.
Crazy. It just don't even make no sense, child.
Yo, no, I'm real, man. And these fools ain't
Yeah,
out here.
you real crazy.
No,
You real
no,
wildin'.
no. I'm real. I'm real. Stature.
Okay,
I'm a
sir.
building. I'm concrete. I rock with architects. I rock with people that have built certain things. Do you get what I'm
That is
saying?
great.
Yeah, it is
That is
great.
awesome. Hmm.
Yeah, it is great. That's why I could clip my toenails. That it's great like that. Do you get what I'm saying? I know on a regular
Is it
basis.
past your bedtime? Hold on, what time is it? Oh, you probably should go to bed. It's like 4 in the morning there. You should go to sleep. You should take a nap.
You're getting it now. Mmm.
Nah, I ain't getting nothing. You need to get somewhere to sleep. It'll go to sleep, pull a pillow out or something, take a nap. Because I have
Yo.
no idea what the deal is here. That don't even make no
Mm.
sense. That
You
makes no
know,
sense.
yeah. Magnets attract. That's how it is. Fuck
No,
these
they don't.
niggas. They do.
No, they
They
don't
do.
attract.
Where you don't, whether you
Now
like it
look
or
here.
not,
I got another house
where,
for you guys to
whether you like it
see.
or not,
I'm
that's
gonna
how it
share
is.
it with you. Yay! All right. Thank you so much for coming up, Simon. I appreciate
Alright,
it. If you
alright.
have to go to
Get
bed,
to
good
nightish and
night.
this bullshit. Okay.
Good
Alright.
tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
hmm hmm
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's all about building and love over here. I ain't
That's
even
what's
on it.
gonna happen anyway. And that's what's gonna that's what you gotta realize. It's gonna happen anyway. Like people chat shit,
Mm.
it don't matter.
I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Mm.
I'm sorry. What you say now? Thank you, Bougie. Thank you very much. Right? Let me keep it pushing. So this one I thought was so cool. It was like this guy and his dad, and this is mainly me focused on how simple or simplistic you can build now. Like if you have like the one lady was like, okay, I have someone's backyard, or you have a piece of lot or land somewhere, and you don't want to have like a huge project. You just want something that's gonna keep you and your family safe, or maybe it's your shoe, whatever it may be. So let me keep it pushing. I thought this was really awesome. He went to Nairobi. He said, I built my dream home in Nairobi.
Mm.
Let's go. Where did I? Oh, it seems real small. Let me fix that. I'll make that bigger. All right, here we go. There we go. Boo-doo, boo-doo, boo. Boo. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Everything's better in black.
I wanna get some nightish. Yeah. I've come across
used to use pallet
Guys
woods a
like
long
this.
time ago for other projects, and he was like, "That's too cheap."
I've come across guys like this, and you know, the fact of the matter is
I'm sorry.
most of us haven't. So, I mean, do you want that? I mean, that's what you need to ask yourself. Like, do you want that? Do you want the dream house? Do you want um, to be living and just sitting amongst, you know, maybe a seashore or whatnot? That's what you need to understand about yourself, really. I mean, because most people don't. Like, they want to be ghetto.
Well, I think I've been saying the same thing for over a year and a half on here, so it really hasn't changed. That is my dream, is to have my home and to begin growing food for people and then moving into the next phase of that.
Yeah, but we had this conversation already, and I'm like, okay, let's do it. And you was like, fuck that nigga.
Simon, no. Good day. Let me go back to this video and talk about these people.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all right. Look, I'm not even gonna push it too tough. I'm just gonna say, you got my contact details. I ain't playing with these dudes out here, especially Nightish. Like he was just putting some propaganda bullshit up in your face. Like I'm
Oh, Simon, no. No.
look
We're not gonna
just
do that.
no.
No.
I'm just saying, and yo, it needs to be out in the public. Why
No,
not?
it doesn't. Like, what does it matter?
Why
It
does
is
it
in the
not? Why
public.
why
What are you,
and
why
why
do
not?
you care what propaganda he was putting in
Because
my
I care
face?
about you. Because this old dude is out here doing this bullshit. I'm sorry.
Simon.
I ain't gonna push it too tough, but I'm
Oh,
just saying.
okay.
Look, contact me on the real because I
Yeah,
got
good.
bounce.
All right. Well, thank you for coming up. I appreciate it.
Hmm.
All right. Good night, sir. Hey, Lord Spike Protein. Thank you for coming through. I don't think you're lurking. That's so funny. But thank you for coming. I don't even know what to say. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, holy shit and wow. So let me keep it pushing. Back to what I was saying. Let's look at these folk in Nairobi in their home. The thing. Listen, I need somebody to hit the link, child. I can't. I can't. Like, what? Oh, let me get some water, y'all. This is exactly why I said what I said. That's that's why I said what I said. Lord have mercy. I don't know what kind of novella moment was that. I don't know. I apologize if y'all heard me drinking my water. I'm sorry. I forgot to hit mute. Let me get my damn playlist. No, Nightish. No, don't call him back. He said he had to go. So let him be where he want to be in his life. You started it. You get on my nerves, Nightish. Oh my gosh, what is going on? I'm gonna have to get off YouTube, y'all. I'm gonna have to make my money in there because it just don't seem like the place. I'm not safe. Why not believe in me? Hey, but I am I'm just being a lady and keeping my feelings of what just happened inside. I just want y'all to know that. And it has nothing to do with me caring about anybody knowing anything about whatever. However, there's a time and place, right? And that is, and I'm not ragging, but I will say this. This is exactly what I mean by when men say to you, well, you need a man to build. Well, I'm trying to build and I'm being distracted. Why? Like, why are you trying to distract me from something that's positive? And then when a woman says that, then it's all you tripping. That ain't even it. Da 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 da. Listen, I wake up with myself every day. Night, just leave me alone. Go on somewhere. You ain't going live tonight. I'm not y'all. All y'all gonna be on notice. Like I'm gonna go over to Princella's page because y'all over here pushing me. Y'all pushing me. I'm telling you. I'm about to go over here and talk to her a little bit. Find out what I gotta do because y'all wilding. Gee whiz, Lord, have mercy. So, child, I don't know. Whew. Seen too much and been around too long. Yes. I'm going to the other side because y'all just don't want to appreciate somebody out here trying to do the right thing. Y'all want to tell her, nah, 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 your dream ain't good enough. You need somebody in it. Yeah, but I want the right somebody for me and them, and they know me and I know them, and we can have fun and that kind of stuff. But anyway, listen, let me get my playlist out because I did. I wanted to show you guys some stuff. So if you can hang out, hang out. I appreciate you guys coming. Hit the link if you so like. Um, but I really want to just kind of get into building. I want to talk about how you can turn something that you can have something that looks expensive, but it's expensive. It's expensive. I don't even know what that means. Woo! It's already tomorrow, so shout out to those on the East Coast. Much love. My West Coast buddies, we still hanging. It's still evening for me, right? It's like only 9 o'clock. Like, but let me go and get to my list. Where is my? Oh wow, yeah, that's right. Child, look at my phone. It is tripping. Mm. I have to charge it, y'all. Oh, wait, I don't want to pull that because I think that's got your thing here. No, 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 you good. I got it over here. Thank y'all for being patient. My bad. Whew. All right, let me go here. Let me find my list because I do. I kind of it also too kind of refreshing to kind of go back and just kind of look at what I have, you know, learned and want to do now and am trying to accomplish now. So it's good to kind of refresh, right? It's good to kind of get into that place. So let me I got a really cool playlist that I have together. And you know me, I just, I'm kind of chill. Like I try to be. If it's something I want to talk about, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Okay, hold on, guys. I don't want to pull this up and it doesn't have. Um, okay, some of these I've already shown over time, but I'm gonna show again because I kind of want to give you guys an even more kind of quick in depth of how deep this goes. For me. No, what's wrong with you, Nightish? Why are you in the chat tearing up? Like what? Okay, this is ridiculous. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, let me go share this instead. Here. All right, let's do this. Stream. It's just me and my stream. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna kind of skip around. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Okay.
I just like how organic it looks. It looks like a chunk of sandstone carved out of the earth, and feels substantial, and it's very durable. Rammed earth building is an ancient technique. We've taken it and developed some modern twists on that. This is a high strength building behind me, and it's insulated, so it's thermally broken. So it's structural insulated rammed earth, and that's Sirewall is the acronym for that. The walls are 18 inches thick. So that's 7 inches of earth, 4 inches of insulation, and 7 inches of earth. So we'll source the earth at a nearby quarry, a gravel pit, and it's typically a combination of a few different soils there. We're pretty particular about how we source those, so we end up with concrete strength rammed earth. And there is 9% cement and some color pigmentation in there. So we're probably a third of what concrete is for cement content. So the process of building a rammed earth house, this is how we've done it. There's formwork set on top of footings, and we compress the earth mix into the forms, and each line is a lift of soil that's been squished down pneumatically. So that is one lift. Probably started up here and then got squished down to there, and then this is another one. Started up here, got squished down to there, and that's how the process goes. You fill it into the forms, and then you squish it down, and you just keep building the wall. This would be a day line, so we stopped work there and then started again up here. Probably lifted our forms up and secured them again and rammed up to the top of the wall. You can have it really straight, and some architects spec that, but for me, the interest is, you get a tiny bit of waviness and variation and stuff. If I did it again, I would make the whole house even curvier, because those are the walls I like the best. This is a auger mixing bucket that helps us out a lot when we're mixing and delivering the rammed earth. So you scoop up the earth, you mix it, and then deliver it in the forms, and then compact it. The whole day you'll run it on the Bobcat, and you scoop with it, you mix with it, you deliver with it. This is a pneumatic pole tamper that we use to compress the earth in the forms, and it beats down quickly when there's air hooked up to it, and move it along like this, and it does the work for you. Lift it over obstacles and rebar, and the walls get built 6 inches at a time that way. You do a little cleanup after you're done with the pneumatic tamper with a manual tamper.
So that's rammed earth. If you have never seen it before, and I kind of jumped to this one, which is an actual build of an earth bag home. So it has little. I just want to kind of show you guys real quick. I love the speed ups, like the ones that kind of go fast, like that. I like that. Not speed up. What is it called? That sounds so ghetto. Hold on, I think we have a guest. Wait a minute. Hold on. Here. Hello, sir. Welcome back.
I'm still here.
Okay.
I'm just watching your stream.
Okay. So, like I said, this is the earth bag process. They're using everything. The dirt that they're using to build the house is the dirt that's in the middle, which I think is really cool. There's just
Hmm.
one way to do it.
No, we used to do that on the farm. So what is we have trees, right?
Mhm.
And no one actually thinks about what happens when those trees die. Although it takes, like, I would say, not me particularly, personally, um, It's like a minimum of like 30 years for a tree to grow, right? So let's say if we're gonna put up in a house and what are you doing? If we're gonna put up you know, and get and try to plant a tree in a like a new situation, it'd take about 30 years. It'd be a pear tree, apple tree,
Okay.
or orange tree.
Well,
I'm
no,
just
you
putting
don't
out
have
the
to wait that
obvious.
long now.
You don't think well, what? So are you saying that's different?
Yes, it is different, especially if you're
So
growing them in a
how long?
greenhouse.
All right. So all right. So how long is it gonna take for an apple tree to grow?
Months instead of years. Because it wouldn't have the same disturbances it would if it was out just growing randomly on a farm or in, the forest. They don't have to deal with the elements. It's
This is
controlled.
okay. So this is where people get really distracted from nature. Like you can't say that. Like an
But
apple
I
tree
can
is
say
gonna.
that because other people have done it and
What?
history has
Who?
shown
All
and
right.
people
Well,
have
tell me,
tested it
please.
out.
Show me. Show me.
No, I'm not, that's not what this is
Oh,
about. You can't just come to my panel and go, "Oh, show me this." I'm showing what I'm showing, which is earthback building. But I'm happy to maybe do something about the time frame if you're that pressed to know. But that information is out there. It's nothing I'm making up.
mm-hmm.
And so, it's up to you if you want to take it to
I
that
ain't
next level and
debating
find out.
you. I'm just saying I know what it is.
But nobody's questioning whether you know what it is or not.
Yeah, exactly. That's
That
why.
Yeah,
Um,
nobody's no, but I'm saying like not
we're just
because the
talking.
information
We're
isn't
just talking, right?
value. I have I was showing a video, you talking, I hear you. But like I
Mm-hmm.
said,
We're just.
it just seems like you always try to find something negative to kind of put in the block of that people have been doing this for millennia. It's not something new. It is a process, and I don't think it's draining
It's
or
not
changing
negative.
nature.
It's
But
not negative.
yeah, well, that's what you think, but it is in certain realms. It sounds negative, and it's not unrealistic.
Well,
I'm not
maybe I need
saying
a
that it.
woman to maybe put that across to make sure that they uphold their man and go, okay, he doesn't mean it in this way.
Simon, you making me want to scratch my own back.
We play. Don't. I'm not being harsh.
No, you're the only one playing. I'm not.
All right.
You're just being extra for no reason.
I'm being extra for most reasons.
Hmm. I'm not going to be anything else but me. Like I'm not for nobody. Like
Yeah, and I
this is
love you
me.
for that. You
I
know
don't.
that I do.
Hey, what is this? It's the Whammo card. We're gonna be on Google now.
I love your shit. I love everything you're doing. I love the fact
Well,
that you're
thanks. I
actually trying
appreciate
to
that.
build some land and build a new community and all the rest of
Hmm.
it. I love that shit.
Okay. Well, like I said, I appreciate that. I really do.
It's not, yeah.
I
So
take. Hmm.
it's
But
not like a
yeah,
personal thing or anything, like regardless of
it is
what
personal
people
because
think.
you're on my platform saying these
No,
particular
you're
things
making it
to
personal.
me.
Stop, stop.
It is personal. What are you talking
I
about? Who else are
I
you
love
talking
having this.
to?
I love having this back and forth with you, and it's so
I don't.
intriguing.
I don't want to have a back and forth with you. I
Oh,
don't.
you're supposed to
It's not
swear there. You
necessary.
was like,
Not
yeah.
here. Not like this,
Right.
right?
Well, you
Like,
can talk.
I mean,
You
it's just
can
a
talk to
time
me
and
whenever.
place. That's all I'm saying. Like,
You know you can talk
if
to
you
me
want to have a
whenever.
conversation about
You know
what we're
you
talking
know you
about.
can talk to me whenever.
Mm.
But Nights was chatting some shit on your
Hmm.
platform yesterday, man. Or I don't know if it was the day before. He's
Why you
chatting
keep talking about
some.
Nightish? You need to find out if
Because
Nightish is
he
live
was
so you can
chatting
go
some
over there
shit. He
and
was chatting
talk. Go
some.
tell him. Go tell
I ain't
him on
telling
his
me
channel.
shit. He's old, man, and he's in his ways and his feelings.
Simon, don't say people are old on my channel. Like, I don't
No,
care.
you get no.
Like,
I'm
come
just
on,
saying
man.
that. Look, it's just an opinion. I ain't
That's
saying
not
look.
an
Yeah,
opinion. Y'all
nothing.
throw
Look,
you throwing this at each other. That's your whole
no,
life. Bring it
I
over
ain't say
here.
I ain't doing that. I ain't say I ain't
Yeah,
doing
yeah, yeah,
that.
yeah.
No, I
Mm-hmm.
ain't got no,
Mm-hmm.
yo, I ain't got nothing against him. I just thought that the way he came at you was just wholly manipulative. Like
Oh my
he
gosh.
he was
Wow.
just slow and slick and like, oh yeah, I'm an OG. Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
like put this game on you. Like these niggas on these platforms were chatting shit
Simon,
to you. It's just like
listen.
goddamn. It's like God.
What are you talking about?
No,
What
I'm
in
just,
the
I'm just,
hell?
no, it's just another
No,
perspective. All
it's
that,
not a
look,
perspective. It's
it
not
is.
perspective.
It's just
You are being
what? It's just
unfair.
that. It's just
Why do
that.
you care? Why do you care what they say to
Because
me? Why do you care?
because
Nobody has said anything to
you
me
know why I
that
care. Don't do that. But I'm just saying, like, yo, this old, you know,
Simon, you gonna have to listen. You have dominated the show. You gonna have to hit the cash app. You
I
gonna
ain't,
have to hit
I,
it.
I'm gonna
You
do
gonna have to
that.
hit it.
I'm gonna
You
do
need
that.
to
But I'm
hit
just
it
saying.
then. Hit it.
Yeah,
Hit the
I'm
cash
gonna
app. It's
do.
right there
Yeah,
on the
that's not a
screen.
problem to me. I'm just saying.
Okay, then go ahead, sir. I'm waiting. I'll be up. Let's go. Cause you done been all up on my show talking all kind of jazz. So hit the cash app, yo. Like that is the way of the world, right? You don't come up and just you gonna keep talking about me and talking about how it's this, and this, and talk about Nightish and Sell Your Life podcast.
Yeah,
Sir, go ahead,
fuck said
hit
you like.
here
Yeah,
you go.
but
Here, let me
what
make sure
is
you
it's
see it again. No, no, let me
mm-hmm.
make sure you can see that, right? Okay, hold on. At the bottom it says Cash App. That's what that means. That's CP right there. Chocolate Earth. Go ahead. You could drop it. I'm listening. Cause then if you drop something, then we'll talk about whatever you want. Drop something. Go ahead. Cause you want to talk about it. And you want to talk about it out in the public. So drop it. I'm here, sir. Let's go. Put up or shut up. That's all. That's all I got.
That's a good stance.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel about it. You've been
Yo,
interrupting my
you
stuff,
know, all right.
fucking with my show
You say
tonight.
I'm
So
interrupting. Okay, all right. I'm not
you no,
contributing. I'm
you have
interrupting.
been. Oh, don't act. Don't try to be a victim right now. Do not try to go and use that because you have been coming up here talking about things that I was not talking about tonight.
All right.
Right? Yes or no?
All right.
Huh?
Okay.
Huh? Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And
Mm-hmm.
I think it's only respectful that, hey, people didn't come, I don't think, to come hear us go back and forth. That was not the plan of the show. So, since I can't do that without you wanting to talk about something else, then come on in. But I'll wait for the cash app first. And then we can talk about whatever you want.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is because I gotta go right because my daughter's
Mm-hmm.
on my like she's checking
Okay.
you. So I'm I'm gonna have to.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do the thing on a down low.
Yeah, that's fine. However you want to do it. But I
All
guess
right.
my thing is, yes. Talk
All
to
right.
talk to you later. Mm-hmm.
But
Good
just
night.
yeah, yeah.
Good night. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Bye. Good night, Simon. You ain't even dropped out yet. I
Yeah.
thought you had to go because you're a baby. Okay, y'all. I can't. Child, what in the holy grail? That's all I know. What in the holy grail? Bougie, if you're still here, babe, thank you so much for the video. I don't know if you're still here, but thank you for everybody that came by. EXO, we're gonna do this again. I'll do it another way. We'll do it a part two. I apologize for the interruptions and derailment of conversation. But you guys have a good night. Thank you for coming and supporting me. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll be back. You know, I'm a late night girl, so um, sometimes during the day it's a little rough, but I'm gonna kind of pick back up coming up. You know, being on more during the day. So I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good night. Stay blessed. Much love, y'all. Bye.